product of array except self is a very common interview question, and coming up with a solution on the spot can be a bit tricky. Just use the prefix and postfix method. It's quite easy. You are correct. Prefix and postfix is a very optimal and cool solution, but I never found it to be very intuitive. And I've always struggled with understanding how the postfix and prefix arrays are actually populated. You know what? That part wasn't the easiest for me to grasp at first either. How about we dive into this together and draw it out so we can get a better understanding of the solution. So we need to get the product of every element but 4. One way we can do this without division is by taking every number on the left-hand side and every number on the right-hand side of 4 and multiplying them together. Now I know what you're thinking, there's nothing to the left of 4. And that's fine. 4 and 2 are edge cases, and what we can use is 1 as a placeholder. If we used null or 0, we would not be able to get a valid product, so we go ahead with 1. Now all you have to do is carry out the multiplication and you have your first prefix and postfix values. We now move to the next element 5 and do the exact same thing. Left side and right hand side. Then we do the same for 1, and then the exact same for 8 and 2. In 2, we notice that the right-hand side is blank, so we substitute it with 1, so the final postfix array value is 1. We now have our prefix and postfix values, so what does this exactly mean? For 4, the prefix value signifies the product of everything to the left-hand side, and the postfix value signifies the product of everything to the right-hand side. So we can now go ahead and multiply these values to get the product of every element except itself. And there you got your answer. Now for your favorite part, the debrief. The time complexity and space complexity is O of n. And the common gotchas are the following. There's many different ways to approach this question. I decided to populate the prefix and postfix with zeros, as well as the starting and the final value with 1. I then decided to use for loops to populate my prefix from index 1 to the end, and my postfix from the second last value to the start. So make sure your ranges are correct. Thank you for watching. Smash that submit button on Leetcode and smash that like button on this channel. Subscribe and make sure to check out the other videos. Thank you.